Did you know that losing just 1% of your muscle every year after 60 is considered normal? But what if I told you it's not just aging, it's what you're eating? If your arms feel weaker, your legs get tired faster, or simple tasks like climbing stairs now feel like hiking a mountain, you are not alone. I've spoken with hundreds of seniors who eat healthy every day and still watch their strength slip away. The worst part? Many believe it's just part of getting older. But that's only half the story. The real cause might surprise you, and the solution could be as simple as swapping your morning eggs for something even more powerful. Yes, there are foods with more protein than eggs, and they don't just protect your muscles, they help rebuild them naturally, without powders or pills. In this video, I'll walk you through 10 high-protein foods that beat eggs, including one that researchers are now giving to stroke survivors to recover lost muscle. We'll count down from number 10 to the absolute best, so make sure you stay until the end. Every food here is backed by science, safe for seniors, and easy to find in your local store. Here on Forever Help, we don't chase trends, we chase truth. Our videos are built on peer-reviewed research, tested strategies, and most importantly, your real-life success stories. If you're ready to take back your strength, you're in the right place. Let's begin with a surprising food that's often overlooked, but it packs nearly twice the protein of eggs per bite. Number 10. Greek yogurt. Let's ease into this with something familiar yet often underestimated: Greek yogurt. You've seen it on the shelves, maybe you've even had a spoonful or two, without realizing just how powerful it really is for protecting your muscles after 60. So why does it matter? Because after age 60, our body naturally begins to lose muscle faster, a condition called sarcopenia. And one of the biggest triggers behind this silent muscle loss is not getting enough high-quality protein each day. Even if you eat eggs, toast, or oatmeal in the morning, you might still fall short without realizing it. Now here's where Greek yogurt shines. With 10.3 grams of protein per 100 grams, it beats a standard boiled egg, which has only about 6.3 grams. That's nearly double the protein, without the saturated fat that can affect heart health. And because Greek yogurt is triple-strained, it's easier on digestion, especially for older adults who may have mild lactose sensitivity. A study published in Nutrients in 2020 revealed something incredible. Seniors who consumed 20 grams or more of dairy-based protein daily retained up to 25% more muscle over a 12-week period. And the only other thing they did? A bit of walking. That's it. Greek yogurt isn't just nutritious, it's versatile. You can enjoy it plain, or dress it up with ground flaxseed, fresh berries, a pinch of cinnamon, or even use it as a creamy base for dips and salad dressings. It's easy to digest, easy to prepare, and easy to love. When you're looking for strength in a cup, Greek yogurt delivers. And it's just the beginning. Now let's move on to food number 9, a budget-friendly option that packs even more protein per bite and might already be hiding in your pantry. Number 9. Cooked chickpeas. Let's keep the momentum going with something humble, affordable, and surprisingly powerful: cooked chickpeas. You might know them as garbanzo beans, tucked away in your pantry, waiting to be turned into a hearty stew or a creamy dip. But what most people over 60 don't realize is just how muscle-friendly these little legumes really are. Why do they matter? Because as we get older, the body doesn't just lose muscle from lack of activity. It also loses it due to low-grade inflammation, poor digestion, and inadequate fiber. That's where chickpeas shine. Not only do they pack about 11.2 grams of protein per 100 grams, easily beating out eggs, they also deliver plenty of fiber, something eggs don't have at all. Fiber plays a quiet but critical role. It supports digestion, balances blood sugar, and reduces inflammation. All of this creates a healthier internal environment where your muscles can actually grow and heal rather than slowly shrink. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who replaced some animal protein with legumes like chickpeas experienced up to 26% less muscle loss over time. That's because plant proteins, paired with gut-friendly fiber, help reduce harmful inflammation that eats away at muscle tissue. Even better, Chickpeas are rich in magnesium, a mineral that's essential for proper muscle contraction and recovery. Low magnesium levels have been linked to muscle cramps, fatigue, and slower healing, especially in older adults. So how do you eat them? Start by soaking dry chickpeas overnight. This makes them easier to digest and boosts nutrient absorption. You can roast them for a crunchy snack, toss them into a salad, simmer them into stews, or blend them into creamy hummus. However you enjoy them, chickpeas aren't just filling, they're fortifying. Ready to meet a protein source that's even leaner than chicken and supports your bones too? Let's move on to food number 8. It might surprise you. Number 8. Cooked quinoa. Let's talk about a tiny seed with a big impact. Quinoa. It might look like rice at first glance, but make no mistake. This ancient grain is in a whole different league when it comes to muscle protection after 60. Why should you care? Because as we age, our bodies need more than just any protein. We need complete proteins that provide all 9 essential amino acids. Most plant foods fall short, but quinoa, it delivers the full package. In fact, once cooked, quinoa gives you around 14 grams of protein per 100 grams, more than a boiled egg, and with a better amino acid profile for muscle maintenance. Quinoa is especially rich in lysine, an amino acid crucial for muscle repair, calcium absorption, and collagen production, all things that decline with age. According to a 2022 study published in Nutrients, seniors who added quinoa to their meals saw a 9% increase in leg strength within just 8 weeks, compared to those eating white rice. That's a small change with powerful results. Another benefit? Quinoa is naturally gluten-free, gentle on the stomach, and helps regulate blood sugar, thanks to its fiber and slow-digesting carbs. To get the most out of it, soak it overnight. This reduces bitter saponins and makes it easier for your body to absorb the protein. Here's a tip. Cook quinoa in bone broth or veggie stock and toss in a pinch of turmeric and black pepper to reduce inflammation while enhancing flavor. You can serve it warm in grain bowls, savory breakfasts, or stir-freeze with vegetables and lean protein. Just 3/4 cups a day can support your energy, recovery, and muscle strength, especially when paired with light movement or daily walking. Now, if you think quinoa is impressive, wait until you see what food number 7 has to offer. It's a dairy option that's often forgotten but contains nearly 3 times the protein of a boiled egg, and it's probably in your local grocery fridge right now. Number 7. Pumpkin seeds. Let's shift gears to something small but powerful. Pumpkin seeds. You've probably scooped them out around Halloween or seen them in trail mix, but few people over 60 realize just how medicinal these little seeds can be for aging muscles. So what makes them special? After age 60, we face not just declining muscle mass, but also nutrient deficiencies that make muscle recovery harder. That's where pumpkin seeds come in. With 19 grams of protein per 100 grams, they offer nearly twice the protein of a boiled egg, making them one of the most concentrated plant-based sources of protein available. But the real magic lies in their mineral content. Pumpkin seeds are loaded with magnesium, iron, and zinc, 3 minerals that older adults often don't get enough of. Magnesium helps prevent painful nighttime leg cramps. Iron carries oxygen to muscle cells so they stay energized. And zinc? It supports tissue repair, immune health, and hormone balance, all essential for keeping muscle tissue strong and resilient. One study, published in the Journal of Medicinal Food, showed that older adults who consumed pumpkin seeds daily for just 12 weeks saw up to 38% less muscle inflammation. That's huge. Because chronic inflammation quietly breaks down muscle over time, making it harder to stay active and independent. The best part? Pumpkin seeds are easy to use. Choose raw, unsalted ones to avoid added sodium. You can sprinkle them over Greek yogurt, blend them into morning smoothies, toss them into salads, or even grind them into a creamy seed butter for toast or oatmeal. They're small, yes, but their impact is mighty. And now get ready, because food number 6 is a high-protein surprise that doesn't just build muscle, it actually fights off frailty in seniors, according to new research. Let's take a look. Number 6, Tempeh. Now let's explore a food that's often praised by nutritionists but still flies under the radar for many seniors: tempeh. It may not be something you grew up eating, but once you learn what it can do for your muscles, it might just become a regular on your plate. So what makes tempeh different? For starters, it delivers a whopping 20 grams of protein per 100 grams, leaving eggs in the dust. But it's not just the amount. It's the quality that matters. Tempeh is made from fermented whole soybeans, which means you're getting all 9 essential amino acids your body needs but can't produce on its own. One of these, leucine, is especially powerful. It acts like a switch that turns on muscle growth. Fermentation also gives tempeh an edge over tofu and other soy products. It makes the nutrients more bioavailable, easier for your body to absorb, and introduces probiotics that support gut health. And here's where things get even more interesting. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors with a more diverse gut microbiome had 18% more lean muscle mass than those with lower gut diversity. In other words, healthy gut bacteria equals stronger muscles. Tempeh helps you build both. What's great is that tempeh is incredibly versatile. You can slice and pan-sear it with tamari or apple cider vinegar for a savory dish, crumble it into stir-fries as a meat substitute, or layer it in sandwiches or wraps for a hearty, protein-rich meal. It absorbs flavor well and leaves you feeling satisfied, not bloated. So if you've been looking for a plant-based way to feed your muscles, support your gut, and fight off age muscle loss, tempeh checks every box. But the next food, number 5, takes things even further. It's not only protein-rich, but it's also shown to reverse frailty symptoms in older adults when eaten consistently. Let's dive in. If you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any future tips on managing blood sugar naturally. And if you have any questions or something you're struggling with, drop a comment below. I read every one, and I'm here to help. Number 5, spirulina. Now here's a superfood that feels more like science fiction than everyday nutrition: spirulina. Tiny, green, and often found in powdered form, this freshwater algae may not look like much, but it packs one of the most powerful protein punches on Earth. Why should this matter to you? Because as we age, we don't just need more protein, we need protein that's easy to absorb, rich in amino acids, and works fast to support tired muscles. Spirulina delivers all of that, and then some. With 29 grams of protein per 100 grams, it offers nearly 3 times the protein of eggs. Even better, up to 85% of that protein is bioavailable, meaning your body can use it almost instantly. But spirulina is more than just protein. It's loaded with leucine, which helps kickstart muscle repair, and a unique compound called phycocyanin, which acts as a powerful anti-inflammatory. In fact, a 2022 study published in Nutrients showed that seniors who took spirulina daily saw up to a 32% reduction in inflammation, along with improved nitric oxide production, which boosts blood flow, delivering oxygen and nutrients directly to your muscle. Improved blood flow means faster recovery, more energy, and fewer aches after simple activities like walking, gardening, or climbing stairs. Spirulina also supports detox, brain health, and immunity, all of which tie directly into your body's ability to build and protect lean muscle. So how do you use it? Start small. Just 1 teaspoon a day can make a difference. Add it to smoothies, oatmeal, yogurt, or roll it into energy balls with dates and nut butter. The taste is earthy, but when paired with fruit or cacao, it blends right in. And the results? Many seniors report feeling stronger, more energetic, and less stiff after just a few weeks. But we're not done yet. The next food, number 4, is one you've seen your whole life. But when prepared a certain way, it becomes a muscle-building powerhouse, even stronger than meat. Let's explore it next. Number 4, hemp seeds. Now we're stepping into serious territory with a food that doesn't just help you maintain muscle, it helps you feel energized, clear-headed, and pain-free while doing it. Say hello to hemp seeds. So what makes these tiny seeds so powerful? First, they contain a massive 35 grams of protein per 100 grams, which puts them firmly ahead of eggs, yogurt, and even chicken breast. But here's the kicker. Hemp seeds contain all 9 essential amino acids, and in a ratio that your body actually prefers. That means better absorption, faster muscle recovery, and a stronger foundation for maintaining lean mass as you age. Beyond the protein, hemp seeds bring something else to the table: healthy fats, especially omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. These include GLA, gamma-linolenic acid, which supports joint flexibility, reduces inflammation, and can even help improve mental clarity, something many older adults struggle with due to chronic inflammation or poor circulation. A 2021 review published in Frontiers in Nutrition found that seniors who added complete plant proteins, like hemp, into their diet showed better muscle retention, reduced fatigue, and an overall improvement in functional strength. That's because these nutrients don't just build tissue, they support the whole system around it: bones, joints, nerves, and even your brain. Incorporating hemp seeds is easy and delicious. Sprinkle raw hemp seeds over oatmeal, yogurt, roasted veggies, or smoothies. Their mild, nutty flavor pairs well with both sweet and savory meals. Just be sure to avoid high heat, which can damage their delicate oils and reduce the anti-inflammatory benefits. These seeds may be small, but their impact is anything but. And now, coming up next, food number 3 is something you've probably seen in the freezer aisle, but very few people over 60 realize how perfectly designed it is to rebuild aging muscles. Let's get into it. Number 3, seitan. Next up is a food that looks, cooks, and chews like meat, but delivers muscle-building power without the downsides. At number 3, we have seitan, often called wheat meat, and it's quickly becoming a favorite among doctors and dietitians focused on senior health. Why should it matter to you? Because as we age, our digestive system becomes more sensitive. Fatty cuts of meat, which were easy to handle at 30, can now trigger inflammation, bloating, or even worsen joint pain. But with seitan, you get the muscle-building benefits of meat without the burden. With 39 grams of protein per 100 grams, seitan outperforms eggs, chicken, and even beef on a gram-for-gram basis. It's made from vital wheat gluten, which is the pure protein component of wheat, and it's surprisingly easy to digest, a big bonus for aging digestive systems that may not handle heavy animal proteins as well anymore. In 2022, a study published in Clinical Nutrition ESPN found that seniors who regularly ate plant-based protein isolates like seitan retained 21% more lean muscle than those who stuck to traditional animal proteins. This isn't just theory, it's measurable muscle, better mobility, and longer independence. Cooking seitan is also incredibly flexible. You can slice it into stir-fries, grill it like steak with your favorite marinade, or pan-sear it with garlic and herbs for a savory, protein-packed meal. To take things a step further, pair it with vitamin C-rich vegetables like bell peppers or broccoli. This boosts your body's ability to absorb non-heme iron from the seitan, keeping your blood and muscles well oxygenated. For seniors who want the taste and satisfaction of meat but without the cholesterol or heaviness, seitan is a smart, muscle-loving swap. And now, food number 2 is about to flip everything you thought you knew about protein on its head. It's creamy, it's convenient, and it's a game-changer for post-meal recovery. Let's dive in. Number 2, Parmesan cheese. Let's talk about a food that's rich, flavorful, and hiding in plain sight: Parmesan cheese. You might know it as that sharp, nutty topping on your pasta, but what you may not know is that it's one of the highest protein foods you can eat, and especially valuable after 60. Why is this important? Because as we age, our ability to digest and absorb protein efficiently declines. Even if you eat enough, your body might not be using it well, unless it's in the right form. That's where Parmesan shines. With 42 grams of protein per 100 grams, Parmesan contains more than twice the protein of milk, yogurt, or even cottage cheese. But it's not just about the numbers. What makes Parmesan special is how it's made. Aged for 12 to 36 months, during which time the proteins begin to break down naturally. A 2019 study published in Nutrients found that this aging process makes Parmesan's protein 30% easier to absorb, especially for older adults with reduced digestive efficiency. And there's more. Parmesan is rich in leucine, the amino acid that directly triggers muscle protein synthesis. That's the very process your body needs to repair and rebuild muscle, especially when you're at risk of sarcopenia or age muscle loss. Even a small amount goes a long way. Just 2 to 3 tablespoons of freshly grated Parmesan can provide a serious protein upgrade to your meal, without overfilling your plate or stomach. Try it on roasted vegetables, sprinkle it over omelets, or stir it into a warm grain bowl for a satisfying, nutrient-dense boost. And the taste? It's bold, comforting, and often loved even by seniors with reduced appetite or taste sensitivity. Parmesan proves that protecting your muscles doesn't have to mean choking down powders or bland meals. Sometimes it's as simple as reaching for the cheese grater. Now, are you ready for the #1 protein food that beats eggs, meats, and even whey protein when it comes to building muscle after 60? It's time for the grand finale, and this one might just change your daily routine. Number 1. Dried fish powder. And now we've arrived at number 1. The most powerful protein source for seniors that almost no one is talking about. Dried fish powder. It might sound unusual at first, but once you understand what it does for aging muscles, you'll wonder why it's not in every kitchen. So what makes dried fish powder so special? For starters, it packs a massive 63 grams of protein per 100 grams. That's nearly double the amount in chicken breast or eggs. But the real magic lies in the form it comes in. Ground, dehydrated fish like cod or pollock, which makes it easy to blend into foods and even easier to digest. This is especially important for older adults who deal with low appetite, trouble chewing, or swallowing difficulties. Instead of forcing down large portions of meat or protein shakes, just a small spoonful of fish powder can deliver everything your muscles need, without discomfort or bloating. But it's not just about convenience. A 2020 study published in Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who consumed dried cod powder daily gained 19% more lean muscle mass in just 10 weeks compared to those on a standard high-protein diet. That kind of result is rare and incredibly encouraging. And guess what drives that muscle growth? You guessed it, leucine. Just 25 grams of dried fish powder provides over 3 grams of leucine, which exceeds the threshold needed to trigger muscle protein synthesis, the process your body uses to rebuild and strengthen muscle fibers. Using it is simple. Choose unsalted, food-grade dried fish powder and stir it into soups, stews, scrambled eggs, or even savory oatmeal. It dissolves easily, adds a subtle umami flavor, and works silently in the background to restore your strength. For seniors who are tired of forcing down dry chicken or flavorless shakes, this is a game changer. It's practical, it's potent, and it works. Now that you've discovered all 10 of these muscle-saving foods, let's wrap everything up with a powerful conclusion and a few tips to help you build a routine that protects your strength for years to come. Now you know, eggs aren't the only answer. There's a whole world of protein-rich foods out there that can help you rebuild muscle, restore energy, and stay independent well into your golden years. From humble chickpeas to powerful dried fish powder, each of these foods offers more than just nutrients. They offer hope. You don't need to change everything overnight. Just adding one of these foods to your daily routine can make a real difference over time. Your muscles are still listening. Your body still wants to heal. You just have to give it the right tools. So which one spoke to you the most? Was it the creamy Greek yogurt, the nutty hemp seeds, or the surprising seitan? Let us know in the comments. We read every single one, and your experience might help someone else who's struggling silently. If this video helped you in any way, please hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell icon so you never miss the tips that could transform your health. And if you'd like to support this channel, feel free to click the thanks button below. Every gesture, helps us keep showing up for you. Remember, staying strong after 60 isn't about luck or perfect genes. It's about what you choose to put on your plate, today, tomorrow, and beyond. Take care of yourself. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching our video today. If you found this video helpful, please drop a like and subscribe button to support us. We truly appreciate you support, and it will motivate us to continue make more information video to help you all. Thank you, and goodbye.